Social media is an illusion. I mean, you probably know this by now. There's so many people on YouTube right now preaching about the fact that social media does not represent reality. I'm sure you know it. But what does that really mean? My friends used to spend, and I, let's be honest, used to spend hours scrolling through pictures, men and women alike, to find the best picture that represented us as attractive as possible, to post on our Instagram. Why? So that we'd get likes. Why? So that our popularity increased. Why? So that we get attention and we get the respect of others. Why? Because after all, we are Homo sapiens. Nerds at Silicon Valley designed these platforms to operate this way. They feed off of the primal instincts of these young, impressionable kids. Phone addiction, social media addiction. These are new things. We do not know the consequences of these things, and we're going to see what happens in the next 20, 30 years. As a 23-year-old, I'm very concerned about this. Come here. Sit down. Sit down. Oh. Good girl. I've wanted to make YouTube videos for over a decade now. I started my first YouTube channel back in 2010. Okay. So I started off way back in the day. And my friend and I, we used to pump out these videos every single week. I remember we were quite productive back in the day.
Helper friend. Hi, actually my ID's name is GTA for the.
But unfortunately, when we started getting feedback from our local community, they started making fun of us. They called us names. They made fun of us behind our backs. They spread it around everywhere, which I guess in hindsight was a good thing, but 11-year-old me wasn't really happy about it. So I deleted every single thing I posted, except for one thing. By the way, look, these are the street dogs. They're pretty fun. They're pretty fun to hang around with. They're quite intense though. Okay, they're not too intense today. But okay, I digress. I uploaded videos for a long time, but I quit. Why? Because I wasn't secure with myself. I did not have the rock hard confidence that content creators need to have these days in order to stay relevant. I'm gonna leave that one in. I stumble my words a lot. But anyways, I embarked on a journey to become a man that I respect. And that includes someone who takes criticism and is able to handle people making fun of him. Just imagine if I didn't stop making YouTube videos as an 11-year-old. I mean, seriously, we were really pumping out content back then. Everything from vlogs to reaction videos to lip syncing videos to a lot of things. And I can't help to say that I regret deleting these videos. So that brings us to today. What am I doing here? Why are you sitting on a ledge facing me, listening to what I have to say? Well, I strongly believe that society is changing rapidly. I am 23 years old today. One generation ago, we did not have what we call the internet today. Computers, technology, and internet and instant communication have drastically changed the way we communicate with each other as a species. I believe it is our responsibility to make sure we do it correctly. When I was 13, Facebook and Instagram started popping off back in my hometown. I remember a time where my friends would sit together and we would take hours to decide what picture we would post on our Instagrams. It was borderline toxic. This toxicity of presenting a small slice of reality, of what actually is true, did not do anything good for society. In fact, today, most of the social anxiety, depression, and general anxiety disorders stem from just this. You can easily correlate the increase of social media usage and phone addiction to general anxiety disorders, depression. I mean, just go ahead, open Instagram. I am sure you will see a ton of beautiful girls, successful men that warp your sense of reality. This is not good. This is an illusion. Human beings are not made to ingest this much content. Dopamine receptors were only wired to keep 150 people in mind. Look it up. I'm not gonna link the study, but you should go ahead and look it up. I'm making this video because 13-year-old me was very, very, very concerned about how he was portrayed on social media. Most of the young men and women I meet today have basic skills at best in terms of communication. They are not able to convey their ideas properly, let alone the fact that they cannot communicate ideas at all. They are weak. I was weak. I still try my best to be as not weak as possible. Kids these days have no idea, and when I say kids, I mean old teenagers, right? Young adults. These young adults have no perception of conflict resolution whatsoever. Their frame is so weak, you can literally warp their perception of reality as long as you have a better frame than them, a stronger frame than them. I'm very concerned about this. I quit social media about a year ago. I still have them in case I needed to run Facebook ads or Instagram ads. And I have a very personal Instagram account I only keep for close friends, for communication, but I know that's a cope as well. My life has changed for the better. I deleted my main Facebook and my main Instagram. I barely have YouTube installed on my phone. Trust me, I used to scroll YouTube shorts so much. I'm so grateful to God that I don't have TikTok on my phone either, because that, we all know how addictive that shit can be. I can go into a whole rabbit hole about how TikTok in China are trying to sabotage the Western civilization, but that's for another video. And I'll probably get banned if I post anything about that, so let's forget about that. But okay, seriously, why this video? Social media is an illusion. If you made it this far into the video, first of all, I want to say thank you. But second of all, I think you should propagate the message to everybody in your community that social media is dangerous. And it is our responsibility as the next generation of politicians, government leaders, engineers, lawyers, and doctors that we make sure that this transition into a fully digitally native society goes as smoothly as possible. So many people suck at communicating these days, especially men. Men are not the same men they were just one generation ago. For example, the generation of my father, they were strong men. They did not take no for an answer. They had values, they had morals. And today, what is a successful man? A successful man as a dude with a man bun with a shit ton of TikTok followers. I mean, is that really a man we would like to be worshipping? I doubt it. I feel like I'm rambling at this point, but basically, to summarize this video, social media bad, but social media inevitable too. So let's fix it. I'd like to engage in a social discussion about the degree to which we allow these companies to deal with our primal decision-making processes, and to what degree we allow them to control that, and to what degree we allow young people to use these platforms, because I'm for sure not going to let my kids use them when I'm older. I've seen what you find on there. You find sadness, you find disgust, you find polarization, you find dopamine abuse. Let's not forget about the negative things that are there on these platforms as well. All right, take it easy. And remember, life is a gift. Cannot believe I messed that up. Life is a gift given by the gods to make a proper use of it. So take it easy. I believe in you. You got this shit. Peace out.